Berlin, Germany. There are many beautiful cities in Europe, and it is difficult to determine exactly which are the most beautiful because it depends on individuals' preferences. However, here is a list of some beautiful and famous cities in Europe. Paris is the French capital and one of the most beautiful cities in Europe and the world. Paris is known for its refined French culture and famous tourist attractions. Here are some of the main landmarks in Paris. Eiffel Tower. It is considered a symbol of Paris and one of its most prominent landmarks. You can climb the tower to enjoy a wonderful panoramic view of the city. Notre Dame Cathedral. Notre Dame Cathedral is considered one of the greatest religious buildings in the world. It is distinguished by its magnificent Gothic design and ancient history. Louvre. The Louvre Museum is considered one of the largest and most famous museums in the world. It houses a huge collection of valuable artwork, including the famous Mona Lisa. Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées is considered one of the most famous commercial streets in the world. It is interspersed with international brand stores and upscale cafes. Gare du Nord. Gare du Nord, Red Light District, is one of the most famous neighborhoods in Paris. It features theaters, restaurants and night bars. Arc de Triomphe. The Arc de Triomphe is a symbol of France's military victories. It is located on Champs-Élysées Square and is a popular tourist site. Montmartre. The mountainous Montmartre district offers wonderful panoramic views of the city, and is famous for its famous Sacré-Cœur church and quaint cafes. Arc de Triomphe Bridge. It crosses the Seine River and connects the Champs-Élysées with the Arc de Triomphe. It is considered one of the prominent symbols of Paris. Luxembourg Garden, a beautiful garden that is a great place to relax and take a walk. It includes a small lake and a group of statues and memorials. Musée d'Orsay. Musée d'Orsay is considered the largest arts complex in the world, containing diverse collections of arts and culture. These are some of the main tourist attractions in Paris, and there are many other wonderful landmarks in the city that can be explored. Paris has its unique beauty and rich history, providing an enchanting experience for visitors from all over the world. Rome is the capital of Italy and one of the oldest cities in the world. Rome is considered a stop for tourists from all over the world because of its ancient history and important cultural landmarks. Here are some of the main landmarks in Rome. The Colosseum. The Colosseum is considered one of the most prominent Roman temples and the most important tourist attraction in Rome. You can explore this huge ancient amphitheater and explore the history of the Roman games. Archaeological parks. Rome includes many archaeological parks, such as the Palatine Archaeological Park, Foro Romano, and Villa Borghese. You can enjoy walking and wandering through these beautiful historical spaces. Vatican. The Vatican is an independent state and the seat of the Pope. You can visit St. Peter's Basilica and the Vatican Museums, which house amazing works of art such as the Sistine Capella ceiling and Michelangelo's The Evangelist. Pantheon. The Pantheon is considered one of the most important preserved ancient temples in Rome. It is distinguished by its perforated dome, which is an impressive engineering feat. Trevi Fountain. The Trevi Fountain is considered one of the most famous fountains in the world. You can walk around it, throw a coin in the water and wish for luck. Sant'Angelo. Castel Sant'Angelo is considered one of the important historical sites in Rome. You can explore the castle and enjoy a wonderful view of the city from above. St. Peter. St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican is one of the largest churches in the world. You can visit holy shrines and wander around the famous St. Peter's Square. Parks and gardens. Rome is home to many beautiful parks, such as Villa Borghese, Villa Pambolai Garden, and Villa Torlonia Garden. You can enjoy walking and relaxing in these peaceful green areas. Prague is the capital of the Czech Republic and one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. It is famous for its unique historical character and beautiful architecture. Here are some of the main sites in Prague. Old Town Square. Old Town Square is one of the most important tourist destinations in Prague. It includes many landmarks such as the famous Prague Clock, St. Nicholas Church, and Prague Municipality. Charles Bridge. Charles Bridge is considered one of the most romantic and beautiful bridges in Europe. It extends across the Vltava River and is surrounded by statues representing Czech saints and heroes. Prague Castle. Prague Castle is considered the largest ancient castle in the world and includes many palaces, churches, and temples. You can visit St. Vitus Cathedral, the Presidential Palace, and the Golden Square inside the castle. Old City Neighborhood. The Old City Neighborhood is characterized by its narrow streets, historical buildings, and beautiful restaurants and cafes. This is an ideal place for walking around, shopping and exploring Czech culture. St. Nicolaus Church. St. Nicolaus Church is one of the most beautiful Baroque churches in Prague. It is distinguished by its colorful towers, gilded decorations, and exquisite artwork. Letna Park. Letna Park is one of the most beautiful parks in Prague. You can enjoy walking in the shaded paths and enjoy wonderful panoramic views of the city. National Theatre. The National Theatre is considered one of the oldest and most important theaters in the Czech Republic. It offers wonderful theater, opera and ballet performances. Prague possesses a unique historical beauty and a vibrant cultural spirit. It is a city worth visiting and includes many landmarks and tourist places that will enrich your tourist experience. Wonderful coastal city in northern Italy and is considered one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Venice is famous for its network of canals, unique architecture and romantic beauty. Here are some of the main sites in Venice. El Carentero Canal. The famous El Carentero Canal is considered one of the most important canals in Venice. You can ride a gondola and explore the city through the water stream and enjoy the stunning views of the ancient buildings. San Marco. Piazza San Marco and Basilica di San Marco are among the most prominent landmarks in Venice. You can visit the cathedral and climb the clock tower to enjoy a panoramic view of the city. Bridge of Novels. The Bridge of Novels, Ponte dei Sospiri, is one of the most famous bridges in Venice. It connects the former courtroom to the old state prison. Doge's Palace. The Doge's Palace, Palazzo Ducale, is the seat of the Duke's rule in the Middle Ages. You can explore the palace and visit the luxurious halls and wonderful paintings. Rialto Bridge. The Rialto Bridge, Ponte Rialto, is the oldest and most famous bridge in Venice. It is a lively commercial center and includes many traditional shops. Guggenheim Museum Venice, located in Palazzo Veneta and houses an impressive collection of modern and contemporary artwork by artists such as Pablo Picasso and Salvador Dali. Murano Islands and Campanile Tower. You can take a boat ride to the Murano Islands and enjoy visiting traditional glassmaking workshops. You can also visit the Campanello Tower to get a wonderful view of Venice. Venice is considered a charming and romantic city with a rich artistic and historical culture. Exploring its narrow streets, picturesque bridges and beautiful water spaces will create an unforgettable tourist experience for you. Barcelona is a wonderful coastal city located in northeastern Spain and is considered one of the most important travel destinations in Europe. It features a unique blend of Catalan culture, history, and beautiful architecture. Here are some of the main tourist attractions in Barcelona. Santa Maria de Barcelona Church, also known as the Cathedral, it is one of the city's most prominent religious landmarks. You can visit the ancient grotto and climb to the tower to enjoy a wonderful view of Barcelona. Sant Pau Church, Sagrada Familia, is one of Barcelona's iconic symbols. Its construction dates back to the 19th century and is still under construction. It is considered a unique artistic masterpiece that combines Gothic and modern styles. Park Güell is one of the most famous tourist attractions in Barcelona. It was designed by famous architect Antonio Güell and features trees, unique sculptures and stunning landscaping. Las Ramblas is a famous promenade in Barcelona. It runs along the main street and contains cafes, shops, restaurants and live markets. Picasso District. The Picasso District is located in the El Born district and is home to a number of museums and art galleries that display works by Picasso and other modern and contemporary art. Camp Nou Stadium. If you are interested in football, you cannot miss visiting Camp Nou Stadium, the stadium of the famous Barcelona team. You can tour the stadium and Barcelona Museum to explore the club's history. Casa Mila, also known as La Pedrera, is a unique work of art designed by architect Antonio Güell. It is distinguished by its strange, wavy design that makes it one of the city's most prominent landmarks. Barcelona is famous for its vibrant culture, unique architecture, and wide range of attractions. Besides, you can enjoy delicious Catalan cuisine, shop in local markets and explore the vibrant nightlife. Barcelona also has many beautiful parks and wonderful beaches that you can enjoy. Don't forget to also visit other tourist attractions such as the Gothic Quarter, the Picasso Museum, Güell Park, and the PortAventura Entertainment District. Barcelona is a diverse city full of activities and attractions that will make your visit to Spain an unforgettable experience. Amsterdam is the capital of the Netherlands and one of the most famous cities in Europe. It is distinguished by its beautiful scenery, canal system and unique architecture. Here are some of the main sights in Amsterdam. Canals. Amsterdam is famous for its impressive network of canals. You can enjoy a boat tour to explore the city from a different perspective and enjoy the beautiful scenery along the canals. Van Gogh Museum. The Van Gogh Museum displays the largest collection of the famous Dutch artist Van Gogh. The museum contains more than 200 paintings by Van Gogh including Still Night and Nguyen. Rijksmuseum. The Rijksmuseum is considered one of the most important art museums in the world. It houses a large collection of historical paintings and artworks including Rembrandt's The Nocturne. Flower Market. The Flower Market, Bloemenmarkt, is the oldest flower market in the world. You can enjoy viewing and purchasing an amazing array of flowers, plants and seeds. Vondelpark. Vondelpark is the largest and most famous park in Amsterdam. You can enjoy walking, cycling and relaxing in this beautiful place. Dam Square. Dam Square is a lively center in Amsterdam. The square includes many tourist attractions such as the Royal Palace, the Royal Diamond Shop and the new church. Anne Frank House. You can visit the Anne Frank House and learn about the story of Anne Frank and her family and their experience during World War II. This place is a poignant memorial to the Holocaust. Besides these landmarks, you can enjoy walking through the narrow city streets and exploring the wonderful neighborhoods such as Jordaan, De Pape and Leidsplein. You can also visit other museums such as the Stedelijk Museum of Contemporary Art, the Nemo Science Museum, the Nemo Marine Life Museum, and other wonderful tourist attractions in Amsterdam. Remember that under current circumstances, there may be changes to policies and procedures relating to travel and tourism. Therefore, it is recommended to check the latest updates before traveling and follow local health and security guidelines. Vienna is the capital of Austria and one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. Its ancient history and rich culture make it a wonderful tourist destination. Here are some of the main sights in Vienna. Schönbrunn Palace. Schönbrunn Palace is considered one of the most important tourist attractions in Vienna. It is distinguished by its beautiful Baroque architecture and spacious gardens. You can visit the palace, explore the luxurious rooms, and wander through the beautiful gardens surrounding it. St. Stephen's Cathedral. St. Stephen's Cathedral is considered one of the most prominent religious landmarks in Vienna. It is distinguished by its tall towers and beautiful decoration. You can climb the tower to enjoy a wonderful view of the city. Historical Art Museum. The Historical Art Museum, Kunsthistorisches Museum, displays a large collection of valuable paintings and artwork. The museum includes works by Rubens, Vermeer, Rembrandt, Van Dyck and many other great artists. Hofburg Palace. The Hofburg Palace is considered one of the largest palaces in the world. It was the seat of the Austrian Empire and includes many museums and official halls. You can visit the Imperial Palace Museum, the Imperial Art Museum and many other places inside the palace. Vienna Opera. The Vienna State Opera is considered one of the most important opera houses in the world. You can book a ticket for a wonderful musical show in this beautiful theater. Belvedere. The Belvedere is a magnificent palace complex with beautiful gardens and a valuable collection of works of art. You can explore the upper and lower palaces and admire famous Austrian paintings such as Klimt's The Kiss and Klimt's Female Passing. In addition, you can explore the beautiful city streets and visit other museums such as the Historical Nature Museum, the Zoom Children's Museum, the Fun Science Museum and many other attractions. You can also enjoy traditional cafes and taste famous Austrian desserts such as strudel and Zahortorte. Remember that there may be changes in policies and procedures related to travel and tourism. It is recommended to check the latest updates and follow local health and security guidelines before traveling. Athens is the capital of Greece and one of the most famous ancient cities in the world. Its ancient history dates back to ancient times, when it was a center of Greek civilization. Here are some of the main tourist attractions in Athens. 1. The Acropolis. The Acropolis is considered one of the most important ancient temples in the world. It includes a group of important landmarks such as the Parthenon, Erechtheion, and Propylaea. The history of the Acropolis dates back to the 5th century BC and the Acropolis area is a stunning location to explore and enjoy stunning views of the city. 2. The National Museum of Antiquities. The National Archaeological Museum is one of the most important museums in the world in the field of ancient antiquities. It houses a huge collection of artifacts including ancient Greek statues and collectibles from the Bronze and Roman eras. 3. Old Market. Agora. The Old Market is located in the heart of Athens and is considered a lively center for shopping and trade. You can wander the narrow alleys, buy local products and sample traditional Greek cuisine. 4. Nehru Park. The National Garden is a peaceful haven in the middle of the city. The park includes spacious green spaces, ponds, statues and a small zoo. You can walk around and relax in this charming place. 5. Agora Museum. The Agora Museum is located near the Acropolis and displays a collection of ancient antiquities and exhibits that were discovered in the surrounding area. 6. Plaka City. Plaka is considered the oldest neighborhood in Athens and is characterized by its narrow streets and traditional buildings. You can wander its streets, visit restaurants and shops, and enjoy the authentic Greek atmosphere. Remember that there may be changes in policies and procedures related to travel and tourism. You are advised to check for recent updates and follow local health and security guidelines. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland and one of the most attractive cities in the United Kingdom. It is distinguished by its ancient history, wonderful architecture, and rich culture. Here are some of the main sites in Edinburgh. 1. Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle is considered one of the most prominent tourist attractions in the city. It is located on a hill overlooking the city, and its history goes back thousands of years. You can explore the castle, visit the historical halls and watch a display of ancient weapons demarcation. 2. The Royal Mile. The Royal Mile is the main street in Old Edinburgh. It runs a mile, about 1.6 kilometers, from Edinburgh Castle to Holyrood Palace. It houses many shops, restaurants, and attractions such as St. Giles Cathedral and the Constantine Museum, which tells the story of the city's history. 3. Mount Arthur. Mount Arthur, Arthur's Seat, is an ancient volcanic hill located in Holyrood Park. Climbing the mountain offers a wonderful view of the city and the surrounding landscape. The place is ideal for walking, cycling, and enjoying the outdoors. 4. Old Town. The Old Town is part of Edinburgh, which is included on the UNESCO World Heritage List. It has narrow streets and medieval buildings, and contains many important landmarks such as Holyrood Palace, St. Giles Cathedral, and the Cross Hearts Bridge. 5. Parks and gardens. Edinburgh has many beautiful parks and gardens that provide green spaces to relax and enjoy the outdoors. Among them are Hollywood Garden, Princeton Garden and the Royal Botanic Garden. In addition, you can visit the city's museums and art galleries such as the Scottish National Museum, the Museum of Childhood and the National Book Museum. It is also recommended to enjoy Scottish cuisine. Unfortunately, I cannot complete the text correctly. Please forward your question or other request regarding Edinburgh, Scotland, and I will be happy to assist you. Berlin is the capital of Germany and one of the largest cities in Europe. It is considered one of the most prominent cultural and historical centers in the world, and is distinguished by its diversity and vitality. Here are some of the main sites in Berlin. 1. Brandenburg Gate. The Brandenburg Gate is a symbol of the city and one of the most famous tourist attractions in Berlin. It was built in the 18th century and is an important historical gateway. You can walk around the surrounding area and enjoy the view of the charming street Unter den Linden. 2. Museum Island. Museum Island is located in the center of Berlin and includes a group of important museums. You can visit the Pergamon Museum, the Neuss Museum, the Museum of Ancient National Art and the Museum of Islamic Art. The unique collection of cultural objects is world famous. 3. Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall separated the city from 1961 until its fall in 1989. You can visit memorial sites such as the Berlin Wall Museum and the preserved strip of the wall to enjoy its history and understand its importance. 4. Greater Berlin. Greater Berlin, Unter den Linden, is known as one of the most important streets in the city. The street extends from the Brandenburg Gate to the Reichstag, Parliament Building, and includes many important landmarks and luxury shops. 5. The German Parliament, Reichstag. The German Parliament, Reichstag, is considered one of the most prominent political landmarks in Berlin. You can visit the glass dome in Parliament to enjoy a panoramic view of the city. 6. Tiergarten Park. The Tiergarten Park is the largest park in the city and provides a wide green space for strolling and relaxing. You can enjoy walking or cycling on the shaded paths and visit Lake Nüffensee. These are just some of the main tourist attractions in Berlin, and there are many other attractions to visit in the city, such as the Protestant Cathedral, Charlottenburg Palace, the Berlin Museum of Contemporary Art, and the Berlin Zoo. The city also has a vibrant cultural life, where you can attend theatrical and musical performances and explore restaurants, cafes, and bars that reflect the city's diversity and youthful spirit.